Hey everyone, Chloe here, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, ladies and lurkers, welcome. So today's video is all about women who are determined to live and dwell and flex in their masculine. And I will also speak to the cautionary consequences and the cautionary tale of having an unhealthy relationship with anger, and of women who choose to be manly and domineering men. So, ladies, if you want to be an incredible Hulk woman, who proudly stands up and stands out in her masculine, then be prepared to attract weak men and lazy men and lost men and men without ambition and drive, and nothing but a lifetime of role reversal and having relationships with men who will expect you to be consistent in your masculine and who will expect you to be consistent in coming to their rescue. And he will also expect you to consistently take the lead, and he will expect you to provide for him and pay his phone bill and post his bail and pay his child support and put gas in his car and fight his masculine battles and change his diapers. And he will also expect you to soothe his emotional outbursts and his temper tantrums when he is feeling frustrated and woefully unprepared in his manhood. And he will also expect you to be his super mom and his super mule and his superwoman. Because, as quiet as kept, masculine women tend to attract very, very weak men that they don't respect. Because they tend to prefer men that they can control so that they can feel dominant and domineering and powerful. And masculine women are also afraid of the ego death that comes with not having a perpetual resentment battery in her back. And too many women think and believe that without anger, that they cease to exist, and that without anger, that they are invisible. And a woman who proudly stands in her masculine will never attract a true king, because a true king provides a throne, and a true king will always be a protector and a provider. And a true king would never ever expect his woman to fight his battles on the front line. So, ladies, if you desire to have a man to provide for you and or for your children, it is a requirement that you step out of your masculine. And if you cannot do so, or if you flat out refuse to do so, then be prepared for the ashy and dusty consequences that come with living a hypogamous life. Ladies, you do not get brownie points with men for being their enablers or for constantly taking a skinny dip and a swim in your outraged tank. And you do not get brownie points with men for being their masculine mouthpiece. And you are definitely not helping your man by being the Robin to his Batman of masculinity. 9 times out of 10, he didn't even ask you to be masculine. And when you are perpetually in your masculine, not only will it backfire in your relationships with men, but feminine men are notorious for biting the hand that feeds them, which means that they don't like the puppet strings that are tied to being a feminine man that is controlled by a masculine woman. So it is a fact that when you are committed to being on the masculine front line, not only are you stunting and stifling a man's growth by being his enabler, you are also supporting this idea that it is your duty to restore a man's manhood, which I am sorry to tell you is never a woman's job. A man's job, ladies, is to understand the money system of capitalism, and a man's job is to study success. And it is not a man's job to enable himself with the false power of being an impotent social media carnival barker. Because, ladies, a feminine man cannot and will not ever have your back, because when the dust settles, a feminine man does not have an understanding of how to have his own masculine back. So that is all that I have to say on this for now. Ladies, there is purpose and power in your femininity. So do not allow these masculine women or these masculine bullies to shame you into wearing the pants, because a feminine woman will always inspire a man to his greatest of greatest heights, and she will never ever need to step in her masculine to defend him on the front lines, because a masculine man will always know how to defend himself and how to defend his family. And nurturing your feminine, ladies, will come with much more greater rewards and benefits than dwelling in the debilitating and swollen and crippling spotlight of bitterness, anger, and resentment. And if you are a manly woman who wants to be a man's king, then be prepared for your damaged pick of the litter, because you cannot have a feminine provided for life and be the Incredible Hulk at the same time. So stay tuned for more feminine videos to come, and I will catch up with you ladies and lurkers in the next one.